Right, guys, I'm going to explain in this video how to draw the urinary system. Okay, so we have the names here of the different parts on the left, and I'm just going to take you through it now. So what we've got here are, we start with the kidneys. So you all know what kidney beans look like, named for kidneys, okay? And what you're going to do then from those kidneys, as you can see in front of you, is draw a line down, which is going to represent the ureter. The ureter connects directly from both kidneys into the bladder. So keep it very simple, nice narrow tubes here making their way down to the bladder. And then you want to just draw a circle then representing the bladder. Now you might recognize that in both the female reproductive system and the male reproductive system that you've got the urethra. Okay, so this is coming out of the bladder, and that's why it's not a perfect circle at the bottom. You can see the next thing I'm drawing here is represented in red, and that is because it is representing oxygenated blood, which is found in the major blood vessel that runs by the kidneys, which is the aorta. You might know the aorta runs straight from the heart out. Okay, so basically what I have here is I've connected in the ureter into both kidneys, so there's a branching off into the left kidney. So this would be the left here, as we look at it, is on the right, but it's the actual left kidneys, and then we have the right kidney here on the left. So that is the renal. As I said, the renal artery, rather, that is running into the kidneys. So there's two branches of the renal artery into the kidneys. The next thing then is we're going to represent the other major blood vessel running by the kidneys, and that is the vena cava. Okay, and you can see here again that there are branches that are running into the kidneys, and those branches here are the renal veins. Okay, so the renal vein actually takes blood out of the kidneys and takes it back towards the heart. Okay, so we don't need to continue those blood vessels, of course, because they'll just go around the whole body. So the next thing then is actually label everything in front of you. Okay, so remember, if this is an exam question, you want to be doing this in about 3 minutes. So label everything in front of you, nice and clearly. Make sure your arrow's on point. Okay, so a good starting point maybe to start with, just to make sure you have everything, is your maybe your kidneys. Okay, so have a label there of your kidneys, or maybe even the bladder. It doesn't matter as long as everything is labeled. Okay, so the next thing then is, I suppose, the bladder. The bladder is the overall structure. The urethra is part of it. I actually made a little bit of a mistake here in that I labeled the urethra the bladder. Now the urethra is part of the bladder, of course, but just make sure that you take care. I obviously didn't when I was doing this video, um, and so I'm just going to call these out to you because it's a little bit slow. So we have the aorta here, we have the vena cava here, obviously, we've got the renal vein, which is in blue, we have the renal artery, which is in red, we've got the kidneys, as I said, we have got the ureters, okay, we also have the bladder, we have the urethra, and we have also got well, that's everything actually, isn't it? Okay, so maybe we'll stop there.